Hi, it's Dee from SimplyDeeBeauty. In today's video, I want to show you, as you can tell by the title of this video, the items I picked up from the new DIOR Fall Collection. If this is something that you're interested in finding out, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with foundation. I already have my sunscreen on, my Chantecaille SPF, which serves as a primer and as a sunscreen, and I'm going to use for the first time within this video, I'm going to use a Beekeeper brush. This is the 101, which is for foundations. It has like this slant to it and they're so soft and so fluffy. So I am going to apply the foundation now. Although I do want to concentrate on the new fall collection, I want to do sort of a full face Dior. Might as well, right? So I'm gonna put some foundation in the back of my hand. The Dior foundation is one of my favorite ones. This one and the airbrush, the air flash one is really nice as well. I have like this mosquito bite, so I'm gonna try to cover it, if not with the foundation, then with the concealer. Look what a pretty glow it gives me. Look at the difference between this side and this side. It's not completely full coverage, but it does give me a nice coverage, the one that I like, that you could still see my skin. And then I'll just apply concealer in those spots but I need more coverage. But overall, I love this foundation. It's very nice on the skin and it gives me a really nice glow. Okay, so there I have my foundation on. I usually don't do this. I usually just wear concealer, put on the concealer before I use the eyeshadows. But since I'm going to use a new eyeshadows and they're bright colors, I'm gonna do the eyeshadows first and then I'll do the concealer. So I am going to use today, as I told you in the intro, the new Dior for the fall collection, the 5-color couture Birds of Paradise. I got both quints, and this one, what's it called, the morning, no, is it early bird? Yeah, number 659 early bird. I'm gonna do some swatching now, and then next is night bird number 459. Really bright colors. So I'm gonna do something different, or not something I do commonly in my channel. I am going to do one eye with one quint and then the other eye with the other quint, so I could see both of them side by side and compare them. I probably won't be able to use all the shadows at once in one shot, but I am going to do the most that I can. So let me try. I'm going to start first with this one. I think I'm going to do this one, my right eye. I'll use this one, which is Early Bird. I'm going to do swatching in each hand. So on this hand, I'm going to do the one I'm going to do on this eye. So this is Early Bird. Really pretty. Those shimmers are really pretty, and they weren't very, I didn't have to swipe it that many times to get those shades. Very pretty. So now that I saw how they look, I have a better idea of what I want to do. So I'm gonna start with this brown shade. It's more like mustardy, like you can see there when I swiped, it's really mustardy. So I'm gonna do that one as for the crease, sort of to give me like a base. And I'm going to use the mirror that comes with the palette. And I look how pretty the design is. It's like feathers. That's why it's called Birds of a Feather. There's very little, 1 or 2 specks of fallout. So I don't think I will have an issue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here on the crease. So I'm going very softly. I don't want to go too crazy, especially since I am not acquainted with this quint yet. So there it looks on the lid, very soft. Maybe you could back and apply a little bit more. Of all the shades, of all the shadows, this is the more matte one. It has no shimmer whatsoever, but it's not dry or patchy, so that's really, really good. Now I have a base. Okay, let me see, what color should I do? I think I'm gonna do that. It looks purple on the pan, but when I swiped it, it has like brown. It's just really odd. Like when you swipe it, when you swatch it, you see it's like brownish, and then this one on the pan, at least for me here in the video and in person, this is like what color am I trying to think? It's like bright orange, but then in the video, in the camera, I see it's like a little bit like a fuchsia, like there's like a pink connotation to it, but in person it's like an orange. It's a beautiful shade. So let's do that brown, this purple one, but it looks brown on the hand with the other side of the blush. of the brush. Since I don't know this, again, I'm not acquainted with this quint, I'm gonna go slow first and then I'll put more as I go. It's always better to go up, bring it up, then bring it down when it comes to makeup. So you see it's very pigmented. I didn't really pick up a lot, so I'm gonna go really slow and then bring it in to the crease. These brushes are so fluffy. I do have hooded eyes, like I always say, I usually say on my videos. So I try to bring it up a little bit higher than the crease. So when I open my eyes, you can see my eyeshadow. So I'm not going to apply more than this because I don't want to be like too dark. Purple for me is it's a beautiful color and it goes good with my eye shade. But then I got to be careful because I do have dark circles and I don't want to look like I have a black eye, you know? Especially this type of purple. So it blends beautifully. I don't see any patchiness, no dryness. This one has like a little bit of shimmer. Really pretty. And I'm gonna blend out the edges. I'm gonna get some of this pink with the tip of this brush and apply it like up here and then blend it with the purple. Oh, that is really pretty. I hope like the camera's picking it up. It's like a really pretty pink shimmer, but very subtle, and it looks really pretty with that purple. I'm going very softly and delicately. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm gonna have to grab another brush. I'm gonna get number 203. It's like a more flat, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do something really adventurous because it's a really bright color. I'm gonna get this shade. I think I'm gonna go with that pink again and apply like a base here. It is a shimmer. I mean, they're not really shimmery. This is more like this pink one is like a little like a satin shade. So I'm just gonna apply it, like, giving a little base, and then I'm going to go with, I'm turning around the brush and I'm gonna go with that brighter shade. No fallout. So I'm just gonna apply it right here. Oh, look how pretty that shade is. I'm just gonna apply it like this. So I am gonna end up using every color. At least with this quint, I'm gonna be using every color. I think I went a little bit too high, but I would fix that now. I'm gonna go back with that brush I had before, the number 202, and kind of like blend everything together. I think next time that I use this quint, I'm gonna use that shade. I'm gonna use it like for the waterline because I don't know, I don't like it. I mean, it's a pretty shade, but I don't like the way it looks on me. But you know, I'm just having fun here with my friends, putting on my makeup, just having a good time, trying out gorgeous makeup. So it's not a color that I would usually wear. I'm gonna go back with my finger. I'm gonna go back with that satin, trying to bring it down a notch because it's a little bit too red for me. I think it's much better, much better. I'm glad I did this because this really does make it look better. Now I like it. I like it much better. I'm going to look for really small. I'm sticking to BK Beauty until I get them all dirty and I can't use them anymore. But I'm going to grab now the number 204, which is a really tiny brush. And I'm going to grab that bright, it's like a champagne color. And I'm going to apply it to the inner corner. And some here on the top of on the brow bone. So I haven't applied concealer yet. So after I apply concealer, then I'll work on the waterline. So let's go on the other eye now to see how we could use all those shades in one swipe. First, let me swatch them, clean my hands. Now this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult for me because they're very bright, and I just wanted to bring out something. This shade it looks green here, but then when you turn it, at least in person, it has purple as well. It's just gorgeous. It reminds me like to the peacock feathers. You know how they're luminescent, and with depending on how the sun hits them, they change color. This is what this shade reminds me of. It is beautiful. So let's do some swatching. So here they are. This is the one I told you that looks like a peacock. Oh, wow, look at that green and that champagne color. It's like a lime green, and then the second one is like a peridot. Ooh. When I was looking at these online, I actually was thinking of only getting this one, but I'm glad that I got both because I think I like this one better. When you put them side to side, I don't know, they're both gorgeous. Let's see how they look on the eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab some clean brushes. Get this fluffy brush from number 201. It's a little bit bigger, but that's fine. I think I'm gonna get that like a lime green and apply it in the crease. Very pretty. I like always to apply like a base, a color as a base. I could definitely wear this by itself. So pretty. Apply some mascara and I'm done for the day. I'm gonna turn the brush around and get the shade that I said it looked like a peacock. And I'm going to apply that here on the crease as well. Because I do want to use all the shades of the quint. Look at that shimmer. I'm going to jump in with that beautiful greenish color. This one right here. The one in the middle. And I'm going to use that for the outer area of the eye. By the way, there's no fallout. I don't see any fallout. Maybe like one or two like shimmers. But no big deal. Nothing out of this world. I'm going to use another fluffy brush, number 206 from BeeKeeper, and I'm going to go in that lime green, not lime green, like a peridot, and apply it on the inner area of the eye. Ooh, it's just gorgeous. And it just applies so easily. It's so pretty. It's not patchy. Ooh, I think this is my favorite shade of both sets, both quints. Now I'm going to go with my finger, a clean finger, and I'm going to go with this lime color right here. I'm going to leave that orange for maybe the waterline. And then I'm just going to, with my finger, this one is more, it doesn't have a lot of shimmer, but it's a pretty shade, and I'm going to, since it's bright, I'm going to use it in the middle, in the inner corner. It's more of a matte color, but when you mix it with the one in the bottom, which does have shimmer, it's just really bright. Look at that, how pretty. This one too, but I think I'm leaning towards this one. And I'm gonna grab that little tiny brush and I'm gonna go with the champagne color from the other quint, and I'm gonna apply here in the inner corner, so they sort of like match, you know. And it's because it's also the lightest of shade of both quints. I'm not left-handed, so I'm trying to do this with my left. I think they're beautiful. That lime green really got me. I'm gonna apply the concealer and the mascara off camera. They're not new, so I'm not gonna share it now, but it's my Forever Skin Correct and the DIOR Show Iconic Overcurl. I love both. I'm gonna apply those off camera and I'll be right back to apply the rest of my face. How appropriate. Look at my mirror. I have my concealer on and some mascara. I'm gonna go with, I decided, I was doing my mascara, I was thinking, and I decided to use this orange as the waterline for both eyes because I think it looks good for both. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I applied mascara before I did this, but I think I'll be okay. There it goes. Very, very pretty. So the next thing I want to share with you really quickly, because I don't want this video to be super long, I forgot to mention that I had applied the Dior powder, which is really, really pretty as well. So I thought I had a Dior bronzer. I guess I didn't. I guess I don't. But I do have a few illuminizers. I have 3 illuminizers and a blush that I want to share with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply now the bronzer. So I'm going to use the Gucci bronzer, which I really love. I'm going to get a BeeKeeper brush. I don't know if this is for that, but I'm going to use the number 106 and just apply it on the perimeter of my face. It's one of the things I like about this bronzer, that even though it looks like it's a lot, but once you blend it out, it does a really pretty job. So just apply some here in my cheeks just to give me some color. Okay, so bronzer is on. Now I'm gonna go in with the illuminizers. I'm sorry, the blush. I got a new blush from Dior. It is the Birds of Paradise Couleur Couture number 468 in Rouge Blush, but it doesn't give me the shade name. I know they have, I think it's Nude Glide or something like that is the shade that I got. It does come with the applicator, but I don't use these applicators. And this is what the blush looks like. It has, again, that texture of, like, it looks like feathers, and it does have a little bit of shimmer. This brush from BeeKeeper number 104 is a big fluffy brush, and apply here on my cheeks. Very bright. You gotta be careful. It's very bright when you apply it with a brush. It didn't seem like that when I was doing it. It's a swatch in the back of my hand. very pretty. It does have some shimmer. You gotta be careful with shimmer this close up high in your face because it does bring out the texture in your skin. I might have put a little bit too much, but that's alright. We're just having fun. So the next thing I want to show you is illuminators. I got two not too long ago, and then it came out with a new one, so I thought that one too. This is the Coral Glow. I'll do a swatching now. And I also got Golden Glow. And I got lately, the most recent one they have is it's just a shimmering powder. Let me show it to you. This one's really bright. This one's really bright. Let me do a swatching. That shimmer. Then we have, is it Nude Glow? Golden Glow. And then the most recent one, which is like really bright. All three are just beautiful. I think I could do one on each side, right? Might as well. I have different eyeshadows. I think I'm gonna do the Coral Glow. Sorry, is it Coral Glow? Yeah, Coral Glow. I'm gonna do it on this side. Kind of goes with the pink of the eyes. From Beekeeper number 108. And apply it on the high peaks of my face. That is so pretty. Did you see that? It does bring that mosquito bite I have there. But that's okay, I don't mind. I'm gonna turn it around and I'm gonna use some of that other one, the Golden Glow. And I'll use the other bright one on top to see how it looks. So let me do it on this side. That shimmer. Isn't that gorgeous? I know this one is probably more for like darker skin, darker toned, but I thought it was so pretty. So maybe this one in the future I'll use it, mix it up with a blush and use it as part of a blush because it's a little bit pigmented, but I loved it. Like, I love the way it looks, so I had to get it. But I think I will use it next time as like a topper to my blush. And then this really bright one, I want to use it, so I'm gonna grab my brush and just to see what it looks. I'm not going anywhere, so it's a great chance to try all the illuminators. I'm gonna go, well, I have that mosquito bite there. Let me do it on my nose here. It's very, very highlighting. I'm gonna go here, the high areas of where the sun normally hits me. So I'm glowing all over. I'm gonna go back and just apply more here. Really bright, but it does bring out any textures you have there, so be careful with that. I just wanted to show how it looks, and then you decide if you want to apply it there or not. I am very illuminized, but so far so good. I really liked everything I've tried on today. I am missing lipstick, so I haven't really thought about what lipstick to wear, so I am gonna look for a Dior lipstick. Of course, my favorite Dior lipstick is 999, but I think 999 will be a little bit too bright, and Trafalgar is also one of my favorites. I'm gonna choose a lighter, more subtle shade, Promenade number 434 in the satin formula. So there we go, my full face Dior. Now I'm gonna give you my final thoughts about this whole makeup look, at least for the new items. The quints I do love. I think they're beautiful. I'm glad that I got them because I was hesitant of getting them or not, but I'm glad that I did. Now that I look at it more, I think, you know, they're both really pretty. Both options are very pretty. The illuminators are just gorgeous. They do bring out the texture of your skin, and today I have this huge mosquito bite right there. Nothing I can do about that, but I'm glad that I got them. I used them. I really do love them all. So the rest is not new, so I'm not gonna really talk about them because you know I love them. I love Dior lipsticks. They're my favorite, one of my favorite formulas. I think they're very creamy and very nice on the lips. They don't dry my lips, and I just love the way they feel and the way they look. Everything that I've used today I loved. I can't say really nothing negative about these eyeshadows. They have barely any, they don't have any fallout on my skin. Very minor, like maybe 1 or 2 shimmer, 1 or 2, but nothing out of this world considering they're really pigmented and really bright shades. But I would like to know which side you prefer, which one do you think is prettier, which quint is prettier. If you were able to pick up this quints yourself, let me know in the comments down below if you like them or not. I want to thank you for coming by to see me and spend some time with me. I'm going to put links of everything that I have on my face today. I'm going to put the links down below for you guys to check them out if you like. And at the end, I'm going to put a couple more videos for you guys to check out if you want to continue watching me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.